Only man Gemoni Gazette, get up on his way and nine. Please, I will do a very quick video. This video is for that thing that happened in Ngokbala. Imagweba Evangelist Ebuka Obi boss land in Ngokbala. That guy Ebu that time Ababu Haburozi Agabuse na Zion Destin Zion Space and I here go na Ngokbala. Because we ain't Ngokbala. I don't know what you people's problem is, or what maybe you people's problem are. You understand? Basala Evangelist Ebuka Obi and the land. Imana normally they say me if you have any issue, or maybe you doubt that a settle or pound or something like that. I think the best way to do is for you people to maybe nanabo, that is elderly people nabo. Then with maybe about 2 youths or something like that, Imago Iga Bamoto all the way from Ngokbala down to Zion Ministry to go and see Evangelist Ebuka Obi. This is what you people even supposed to do na from beginning, Gafia, they no kowalun. You people need to do founding first before, because this thing now is getting out of hand. I heard me say that Governor Eziokwu, I heard when you say that akwaso someone abiye neku, but thousands of youths no neku na azu. That is apart from ye and a mena video. But let me tell you people something. Don't start what you cannot finish. You can't fight government. Don't start what you cannot finish. That is the only advice I will give to you guys. And bear it in mind, if Uzodinma, governor of Imo State, decide there today that nobody should cross that place, nobody should move apart from down there, but nobody should. Do you know that you people will not dare? Opolundi security, you people will not dare near that place. I think all these things is happening because Ebuka Obi be a quiet person. He don't want problem. He just wants to he open her chop him go that kind of thing. That is why like Ebuka Obi be somebody or gabi won't say baliaka or yegi otobuna sidigi my food that now all this name it will stop. Everybody will be afraid of him. You feel that everybody got caution both oto say kwoku oto sa afa. And the way you even put his own picture self. Please, you people should be very, very careful now this land issue. I know why I'm saying it. Because he got here check it out no in a you too no fuma. And this is their right. You don't know what you are defending. You need to go and do your founding very well. Dig it very well. I can say get this video kun feel opuche non basalo this land and what happened last time. You understand? And the end youth in the behind you get a biko no chef making comment subscribe on notification then comment section because no get where to obiunana otun sabali mother. I don't like it. Be it Reverend Father, be it evangelist, be it whoever. Don't insult anybody. You can actually say your own opinion without even insult. That is called maturedness. Thank you and God bless you. Watch and vidano.
Now, this picture I attached here, the first logo on top here now is the logo of the this security, so-called security personnel attached to Ebuka Obi site, so-called site in Ngokbala. This is their logo. This is their logo. But if you see their vehicle, they paint their vehicle and tag to the Nigerian police force. Their clothes, if you look at the back of their clothes like this, is DSS. That's what they write there. Then in front of their clothes like this, you get Mama na Mama and this logo inside. In that very place, there are people from around within whom they say they want to recruit into their security so-called architect or thereabouts. They trained some people. I can mention 2 or 3 names, even from our village currently. They took inside that bush and said that they are training them. They are now training people inside there on how to use rifle. I'm telling you nothing but the truth. I mentioned their names. I wasn't afraid to mention it. So if I am not sure of what I am saying, you won't hear me say it. Nigerians will not believe the gospel truth. But I know few of you have sense. For me to go this far, digging down the pictures of this young guy, the complete team on that day. This idiot, Irene, come and get her from here, you. Telling me to go and look for what? Thunder Babu Open Negidia. Your mother direct. Thunder Babu Okwage. Bastard. Come and get her from here, you. And the Kokundo Marina Korobi. Thunder Babu Babu your generation, the Onyara. Come and get her from there. Thunder Babu wipe all your generation, idiot. The Bob Bronyos does not concern. Thunder Babu Okwage that place. Now, amongst the team who came out for this illegal operation, Mr. Kevin, there's one they call Mr. Kevin. There's one they call Mr. Kevin. Another one, Mr. Daniel Abiesuka. Okoro, God bless, was involved. These are the people who pied Mr. Ugochukwu in his own village, outside, away from Zion. Now look at what happened. Let me tell you details of what happened. Many of you are watching me. I kept quiet for a very long time because I take my time to go deep, go and make my findings before I will return back to you. When I finish presenting my facts, I will leave you. Somebody said I'm supporting Ebuka Obi. What changed? What changed is that when I tell you, or I didn't tell you to come and take any land free. I didn't say so. I didn't tell you to invade into people's land. Oh yeah, come and get her from here, you. I won't tolerate any of you. Where is that idiot that commented? Oh yeah, get her from here. Let me suspend you. If I see your comment there next time, I block you. Come and get out from here, you. Thunder Babu, many of you, Ndara. Very stupid people. They want sense. Do you know that? Let me expose something to you. Do you know that in the ground of Ngopala last year? Let me expose something to you here now. Don't provoke me. I go scatter your business for you. Me and you know they play. I go scatter your business for you. Me and you know they play. Now, I go talk straight. You know go do anything. I mean they tell you no go fit do anything. I they tell you as he be now. I they hide the talk am. Ebuka Obi said, in the ground of Ngopala, go and watch that video. I'm saying it straight. Ebuka Obi said, in the ground of Ngopala, on that 100 days last program, that some native doctors will surrender there. Some native doctors are sending arrows to him from villages behind. In the whole of our village, in the whole 6 autonomous community that makes up Mbishi, in the whole of the 6 autonomous communities, we don't have more than 7 native doctors. Follow me bit by bit, you will learn. We don't have more than 7 native doctors. Out of that 7 native doctors, 3 only specializes in using herbs to cure sicknesses. If you go to their houses, you will see different mad people they are treating. Alright, you see different mad people they are treating. Now, the man of God said that some native doctors are sending arrow to him. It's a lie. If you go along that place, in front of where, in fact, the place where they are keeping their tools right now, where they are parking the so-called DSS healers and many other things, where their staffs stations, sometimes all their contractors rest in the afternoon, that particular building in front of that Zion so-called premises or territory, do you know what happened? Okay, let me add you, Obiago. Let me accept your request. I'm adding you, Obiago. The building there, the building, Zion paid compensation to the person who owns that building. The person who owns that building is a native doctor. His father's name is Bomboy. That red roof, that red building you see in front of that Zion, the Zion paid the native doctor compensation of 100 and something million naira. Why not no use prayer kill him? Chineke papa na ọkụ there. You no go understand. Now people like us go tell you what's up. I said they paid compensation to a native doctor. We build hotel already. The hotel they exist. The hotel was as in he's building the hotel. The hotel was almost in completion. The hotel was upon completion before Zion. Biko, I watch him here now. Ibu onye amal, onye ziama. Say in front of that place as I am on this live video now. Setram that hotel, Nwa Bomboy. Opposite it, if you cross the hotel, if you're coming from River State, the hotel, if you're coming from here, River State, the hotel is by the left side. If you go front a bit, the other boy, the same boy, has filling station by the right hand. If you're going close to where they are tiling road now to inside Zion, they are not tiling roads for our community, they are tiling road inside there. That's what they are doing. The boy's filling station is that he's one of the most popular native doctors. His father was a strong native doctor in Ngobala, Madam Bomboy. Hello? I did. Yes, now I'm live now. I'm live now. I'm throttling down the truth without telling Madanyanihu. I am on live. Oh, join me live. Gigam Neku. No gonna quarantine out to Magula. Am I am now? So, yes, I know be to the height or they fear police, they fear DSS, they fear arrest. We know they fear anything. We know they fear anything. Until now provide this young man, we kill our brother. Now the request is not Obiago have tried to accept it. Obiago have tried to accept it again. Sene Bukobi matter go by you. Thunder babu your generation. Ikom thunder more fruit your generation. Take a block thunder more fruit your generation. Thunder ikom ikechukuga again. Thunder babu everything involved in your life. Thunder babu from your generation. Come and get that from here, you Onyara. Get that from this page, you. Bunch of idiot. Look at how stupid you look. You look man go life. Come and get that from here, you. Get that. Obiago, you're welcome. The same pastor we pay native doctors, they send a arrow for our village. Now the same pastor pay native doctor compensation for your property. Obiago, you are here. Obiago. Obiago. I'm not hearing you. I don't know what's going on. He's the president of Ngobala Youth Association. Don't know. Obiago. Don't know what's going on with you. Welcome back. Equal I'm here and block all the thunder Babu immediately because he be fool. As long as this one know they mind, this one know they for mind your this thing. People are saying to me here, mind how you talk. Thunder Babuogi, if you are here to advise me, mind how you talk. Thunder Babuogi immediately because you didn't care about the gospel. Idiotic so-called DSS person. That's an Apollo because I added somebody. Okay, Mr. Wisdom, this is one of our powerful youths also. I'm adding you on Chief Adegange. This guy, this our brother, he's not a police officer. Where did they bring them from? Kebo Shipota, this element in Ababushin Tibo, Kebo Shipota. Where did he bring them from? On the train is people in our land. Now, are you aware? Now, the train is people how to shoot gun now. I know they hide, they tell you. This is a video, I am saying it. Make him come for arrest. She being get legal team. Make them come for arrest. Now, me they bet my life. Now, make them come for arrest. I know they hide, they tell you I'm now. Barrister, what's up? Alpha. You never take any action, no. You never come arrest, oh. You never come do us as you do Ijele. Chief, you're welcome.
Yes, Governor Eziokwu.
You're welcome, sir.
There was,
sir.
Today was Sunday, and we've been following your message, and which are nothing but the truth. You made mention of Ebuka Obi saying that the native doctor na ambishi to arrow.
Yes, on that 100 days closure program.
Except when the native doctor she no another state or outside Ngoba, because in Ngobala or Mbishi to be precise, in Eziama, which is one autonomous community that made up Mbishi.
And that's
we have only
20 something villages.
Yes, Eziama had 23 villages.
23 villages.
And the native doctors in Eziama formally was about 7. Some are now. Here the active Eziama as a native doctor is not even up to 2.
Okay.
Where you come from, I think to make it up with 11 villages.
14
now, maybe a crate now. The DBIMA na 2 autonomous community then was one you see Ebenke village, former House of Assembly member who in the person of Amajuron, one old man from that village. I think maybe the man.
My grandfather, all my mother. Guru.
Yes.
All my
Guru,
grandfather.
Then,
my mother.
Namal. The DBI man, Namal, DBI na Bomboy. I think on DBI naka Makambola, I think so.
Yes.
Makambola. This is son self. I'm not sure that boy is ruler 28 years or 30 years, because I know when that boy was very small. You understand? He took over from his father. The filling station on the left, if you are coming from Nkwala Market, as if you are going to River State, where that because the guy built a filling station on the left. And built a 1-story building on the right that he wants to use for hotel. Before he heard Ebuka Obi, government came and they pressured the guy to quit here from that land. The boy say, how will he quit from a land that belongs to him, belongs to his people, where he has built his house, Orula Ozinkichalia, Tiwe windows. It was when Ebuka Obi them, they now began to the church member, everybody, they began to talk to him to sell off that place to them. He didn't sell it to them with his mind. It was because they put mounted pressure on him within the government. They had to buy that. He now collected money from them for that building, which
they paid it because they are afraid of him being a native doctor, but they were able to materialize.
Yes, they paid. yes, they paid to him. All security Ebuka Obi during that 100 days. The house, the outstanding from the owner by the roadside, they
Yes.
paid. So amam ebe okay, the other native doctor Ima again nke bụ nke Ebonyi River State Egbeke that is close to us. A na-akpọ this man laha that man na mba owo obodo dibia bụkwa Egbeke, but obodo dibia bụla nke ọhụrụ the man a na-akpọ Du Uchechi, he is a native doctor. Ihe a na-agwọ ọrịa ha na-agwọ ọrịa onwe n'ime ndị native doctor anyị ndị na-atatawa side na-eme ihe ọjọọ. So onye ọbụla asị na-agbara ya arụ, all those things were propaganda. You understand? So again, my brother, Eziama as Mbishi, as a client, I'm a traditional chief in that place. They were Mbishi. Recognized na Ngoba. I was crowned a chief in the year 2014, December 29. So, ihe this rumor propaganda anọ na-ebu na agbara ndị eze tụrụ mmanya sị ewere dị ala. All those things are stories. They were only invited to the Gʻàn, saying that the governor is coming to be with them. Hey, push, how. Okay, now I had some people saying, Governor Eziokwu, were you not the one singing praises for Ebuka Obi to come? When they were coming, everybody from Eziama to Amala in the whole of Mbishi, we are happy that, oh, they should come. We are all happy. Not because they have paid anything, but because they are church and they want to build some things which they said. I was the one who told them. I told Ebuka Obi one-on-one, look at my face. If he can remember, I told them na palace Ezokeke. Do not depend on government to give you this land, because if you depend on government, you will regret it in the future. Are you with me?
Yes.
You will regret it in the future. I told the sister to the governor, Ewu Adaji, that collecting this land with force, giving it to Ebuka Obi, will result big problem in the future. Reasons is this: if you say the state government of Imo State gave Ebuka Obi this land, if Hope Uzodinma, Governor Hope Uzodinma leaves office, the next governor that will come in will know that that land belongs to the state. And for that reason, he will be interested in that land. He might even revoke it, because you cannot give a land that is owned by the people to an individual for church. Land Use Act, as we all know, land belongs to the people, but being given to the government, state government, to keep as on trust. When you give somebody your thing to keep on trust, does it mean that the person now owns those things, those property? The answer is no. When I'm coming, so when you give your land, the communities gave land to the government according to land use as to hold. That does not mean that it belongs to the government. If government is interested to do anything in that land, he will call the communities that owns that land. See, this is what we want to do. and it will benefit everybody, like this, like that, like that, like that. The community will now say, okay, since you want to take this land and we are using it for farming,
Chief,
what are you going to give to us?
Chief, hold on there.
Yeah.
That particular area will be interpreted by the competent court of law
Court.
when it's time. But then when I'm
It's
telling you now,
already.
I like
Okay.
to debunk lies here. If actually native doctors understand the area are, you've said it clear here, and then one such people in our place. We don't have such as a matter of fact, we
Yes,
are not
we
afraid of
do not
going.
have such native doctors. And
Okay.
which means all one in another state.
In the have
Because
of
native doctor they not on Imo State.
okay.
Native doctor live on Imo State.
Chief, I want another question to ask. Were there
Okay.
ever any time, any day in this life before you left back to abroad, when you were around till this January? I think you left back January, Abi?
Yes, March.
Okay, March. All through those period, from last year, last 2 years, last 10 years, has there ever been any time a discoverer, kidnappers then at the middle of that said land? Something Omena
There is
before.
none.
Okay.
Absolutely none. These are our farmland. And this thing that they are talking, this land in question is being rounded by villages. And each villages farm from their own end. We used to divide that land in 4. Every year we farm in one part. The next year we'll move like that. There is none of those land that is more than 5 years, 5 years without clearing. So where are the kidnappers coming from? All those things are incredible stories. We've not had any history or story of kidnapping in that part of our place.
Okay.
The kidnapping that they are talking about is only coming from that Ihite, along that express, which all
Yeah.
from those headers which they got. They caught them and presented them to the government. So where on earth did they see kidnappers? Where?
Okay.
Those things are incredible stories.
Ebuka Obi announced by himself as the police public relation officer he is, as the governor of Imo State, as the chief security officer of Ngopala, outside the council local government chairperson, outside the federal house of representative member, outside the audacity of any security apparatus, he woke up one morning and said that that is them, they dislodged either 4 security kidnappers then in that place. Just to blind
and where are they?
people.
Where if he dislodged them, who did he now hand them over to? Did we see it in the newspaper? Did we see it on we did not even hear it in the state news that kidnappers were kidnapped Nalambishi.
Now
kidnappers were caught Nalambishi. So
all
let
the
him stop talking. He's a man of God, according to him. But from his activities this time, we begin to doubt that claim.
okay.
You understand? I'm not against church. You understand?
Nobody
Is against
is against church. Nobody.
And you are not even against Ebuka Obi coming. You were even campaigning for saying they should come. But it is when you are saying come and you did not now meet the owners of the land to say, okay, say thank you people for making me to come. Who did Ebuka paid money? He cannot come out and say he gave this person 100,000 or 200,000 for land. And our community, we do not sell land.
Chief, let me give you one tip information. What this Daniel Suku and the many of them, this is the river, this is a Calabari name, and you should know where these people are coming from. Those people painted in uniform of DSS. DSS does not carry pump action. I've said that before. In my name, some people from our villages now, I can mention one. Hero in our village, so that Hero Nantuna, one particular person, now very recently now, into that their so-called security now. The boy said, Father, due to Ojo, our people. And in different villages, how does a back they are up some people? Now, they train now how to shoot pump action. DSS. Will DSS teach somebody how to use an iPhone inside the bush without following the normal government process or procedure? They are now recruiting on their own there. Now, look at what happened. After this Daniel Obabura, our brother, after this particular boy, or this boy, when Babura, our brother, making his face known. His name is Daniel Eziokwu. He's a Rivers person. Also, now one of those so-called securities, Bubagonda from nowhere into Ngobala, but he wears DSS clothes. Even while we were coming that day, this same boy, that our brother now they are there. Do you know what they did? Information got to us that immediately after that same day, I go to that boy there. These people, these so-called security men, got to some fence. They went and pushed down some fence, burnt down one GP tank by themselves, just to allege it on the youth. Get here defend their Obubu Habu that boy. Now, after they recorded these videos, so a federal house member or somebody who is also from our side, who is at the federal level, he serves at the federal, one of the federal agencies, now called them on the phone, persuaded them not to remind him anything. So he demanded for accountability and record of what happened, why they went into our village and hired one of our brother, living where they are. You know the distance from where they are into village. They crossed about 15 to 20 villages and go to another village, an innocent young man. You know what these people did? So the man demanded, they said that the man should give them 4 days to bring details of what happened. After 4 days, they went and burnt one GP tank by themselves and pushed down one fence and sent this video to the man. Hold on, let me show you. The video has sent it to the man. No,
so fence, everybody might put to a fence, about one GP tank that is not up to 150,000. Is it why you will kill somebody? The person that they killed, did they caught him at the act?
Oh yeah, that boy had no distance from the side the hand on now, from there our own community said. He can cross Umegirige, cross on Umebi. But I check for Umoba them, cross Umoba, cross Umoba. Grand Sapana, they are cross Umago, Umocham, Shumocham, cross Umocham, Umuhoko, Nagaje, cross Umo, or cross Umo long and they cross Umobantu before animal way. Distance above distance or 1,000 naira. Where they have shiri.
It's over 9 kilometers now.
It's over 9 kilometers. It took these guys 4 good days to provide evidence in this boy Emery. The evidence they could provide don't have Obabu Mado na suspect na the boy so nande baba mo GP tank oko after 4 days GP tank. Why will somebody come to that place? The person did not see anything to destroy. Or GP tank.
I want to ask a question. GP tank can hammer according to them now. Okay, meaning GP tank meaning how can you burn GP tank?
How can you burn it?
Contain water? My brother.
Two.
First, how many bags meat? Or would dream of somebody patruya? But you have to catch the person red-handed before.
They claim that they are there. There is no justification. Nobody, one person cannot just leave village, leave community, take it all here, but anyway that place in Imabane.
Governor Eziokwu, the truth remains like this. Ebuka Obi and Ogola Church with force and everything, no problem. Hope Uzodimma winning area ala ndị Eziama, ala ndị Mbishi ya na arụ ọrụ ga. Hope gakwa efu n'ọchịchị.
Why not?
Then anyị maka na Nigeria wa ga-emecha dị mma. And as long as that land is concerned, we will get back our land. That is what I have to say.
It is
no matter the time. No matter the time. You understand? 10 years ago or 15 years ago, Ebuka Obi was nobody. But today, he is somebody, right? Today, few people from our place might be nobody. But in the next 10, 15 years, there will also be somebody.
I know.
So, no problem.
Oh,
That's what I have to say.
No, thank you. Thank you.
Welcome.
So welcome back. Welcome back. Time. Thank you, Chief, for joining me. Time will write a lot of things. Time will write so many things. And I assure you, one day, a former governor handed over power to a new governor. What I'm telling you now is history of what happened. The day Governor Rochas Okorocha left office, this is history I'm sharing with you. People were aggrieved over the actions of Rochas Okorocha. Immediately Hedionha took over. The same night, people rushed into their lands the government had took by force and allocated to themselves, to their family members. They entered those places in Imo State and destroyed everything. Before Emeki Hedionha could hear what was going on, before Ihedionha could hear, go and ask. Before Ihedionha could hear what was going on already, even Akachi, Akachi, he destroyed Giat. People went back to their lands by force. Series of court cases spring up before the period at which Emeki Hedionha could even get himself and know what was going on. There were already court cases, there were already destructions everywhere. Before the governor could realize himself and even fight his way to retain his position as the governor of Imo State, some people obtained court judgment already. He could not influence anything. Before he knew what, people recovered their lands, people took over their lands, people went to court. For the period of that 7 months, some people got justice. Some persons whose case were in the court already, and the governor, the past governor, Rochas Okorocha, was trying to interfere or maybe manage the courts. They left. When he left office, the judges now saw the liberty, the freedom to do what is right. That was how judgment was given in some of those land cases. Ambassador Vites Emmanuel is here, he's watching me. He's from Imo State. He knows what I'm talking about. So the picture of these things you see that happened during the time of Owele Rochas Okorocha. When you yourself, you're going to see some of these kind of things invent, unfold, or displace again after a period of, let's say, after a certain time and period. History repeats itself. So I want to be very patient with you. I only came here to debunk their lies, to tell you for free that the person who killed, the people who killed our brother, till today, the divisional police officer cannot even identify them. So they entered our land illegally. They are operating on illegal stationed securities in our place. And look at this young man. Till today, the DSS cannot identify him. The police cannot identify him. And I one of these days, I'll start calling out the divisional police officer and the in charge of the area command and that of the state CID. I'll start calling, even the director of DSS Imo State. I'll start calling you out on social media. Because on that very day, we saw this young man. He was still firing guns and drugs. The army got there. The army could not go there to arrest them. I was pointing at this young man. I said, look at the same person here. Police arrest him. They did not do so. Bro, I'm on live section, sir. Yes, now. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you. So, this young guy, on that day, he was still shooting pump passion. I was telling the police, arrest him. Look at the same young man. The divisional police officer could not do anything because he knows that these are hired killers they brought into our land. Daniel by name. Daniel by name. These ones, when I know one are from higher income, these are ex-militants. Now they carry on kill innocent young man for our village. So how did you manage to hire these boys? How did you manage to get these people? Let me also ask you again. I want to ask all of you. The director of DSS, the commissioner of police Imo State, the area commander, and the divisional police officer of Ngopala, the DPO in charge. Dear sir, didn't you see a video on the social media where Akuzayon was saying at the soil of Ngopala, I posted that video and I sent it to you people. I forwarded those videos to you people. You guys formed blind eyes. Every crime has a birth date. Every crime has a birthday. Every crime has a beginning. At the soil of Ngopala, Zion opened his mouth and said that on the soil of Ngopala, not Chokabebe. Nana Yukuma Niage Nana Yukuma Nia with a contact to do so. The videos are there. I can still post it later today. With his own mouth. Before a traditional ruler, whose palace was also captured on that video. He went there to threaten a traditional ruler. He has threatened different traditional rulers of our land. It was recently he stopped because he knows that our people are angry and cannot come to Ngopal at this point. He may not. All of them ranting may not come because if it is will turn on to jungle justice. If it turns to jungle justice, then our people will react. If the government fails to take adequate action and bring these people to book, then you are giving us the privilege, you are giving us the strength to take laws into our hands. We are patient, we've been patient. We've been patient. We've been very, very patient. And we're not going to be happy, nobody. Hello? There, my brother. I am on the live section. Ntiya na last speaker. Go ahead. There, my brother. I had ready number.
I want to be following the people behind them. How come official country contribute more than $9 from South Africa?
Okay, go ahead, sir.
Official country contribute to Canada about the Oka. Kayale Baba Joke and the Christian, my father, Master Joker, Manacho Mimako, Wamala, and they have run the Oka. Emo Geka Funya. See where Gallo Gabeba man where security. It's just alone. And then the mother Mamanonia about you see the Monia about where Gabeba, the quarter tank or buy or California. Still, dear, say these people now. Indiana go to the Bible. Indiana's in a far on the Oka. Kill dear, say these people now. Okay, imagine 4 days. I could take if I bring you up this
4 days. 4 days.
4 days. Chukumelon the mother belly. Chukumelon the mother belly. From the beginning, enemy we're you could see and the other make and the open. The other make and the open. Or come on, you was in a walk and banana fight your joke. Or come and the other make and the open. My brother, if he get to get what he pegasi, Maron they claim on his use your mana one day more the chair on open the open. Oh no, not you did them all.
I'm sorry to
for Lanya Bello. I can't for Lanya Bello.
I'm sorry to get that.
Yeah,
so Ebuka Obi was able to settle a native doctor to fulfill his hotel on Oganihu, that place. They were able to fulfill to give him money. I think allegedly people said about 100 million naira to fulfill his hotel on Oga. And I want to ask, the same God who made people, they will come to Zion and surrender their shrine, their charms. Why didn't the same God attack the conscience of Mwa Bomboy? Mwa Bomboy surrender same hotel and Alea. But before they gave him money, before they compensated him for his hotel or not there, they first said that some native doctors may send the arrow there. The highest native doctor in that area sir today now, but that little boy is not up to 30 years. Why didn't they pray? But they were afraid of native doctor. They were afraid of original native doctor. They were afraid of original native doctor and not a padlock native doctor. They were afraid of the original native doctor Mama. They paid in compensation for the hotel. I can't go with Moko. I go talk Friday, gather part, and they come
Me
home.
and you, man. So native doctor AGM miracle everywhere. No, can any more. Indiana man, the fab. Native doctor ni AGM miracle. Indiana man, the fab. No, come on, Indiana man, the fab. It goes to buy you for one. You go see buy one. Farm man, if you ji oya where settle oya bo. Farm man no nwere ike fanwe. And farm man no nwere ife fanwe ebe My brother, life na chibuno. Etelo ụgba, etelo ose. Bịara bịa na akali onye nwanyị.
Lie.
Etelo ụgba, etelo ose. Bịara bịa nwee ike ịkọkọ onye nwanyị. Like the last man or again the family chinu man onye nwanyị ka gewala.
At all costs.
Mmadụ ị na-aya na ya by force. Good. My little contribution.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir. So everyone listening to me. So Onafia settle original native doctor who will know. The one with me, I know the boy not just small boy to also. Not small boy to people like us. But on the fear making God him be willing to a that place so no by force. But I Dave the boy cross my lane, I fit challenger. I know the fear. Now brother. Una the fear that one with the original native doctor. Una the fear him. Una the fear to dare in property. Una run. Go tell them in the night. People no hear him. Here no hear him. Why una no use prayer kill him? Now so now one of una lawyer send me message. They threaten me. They threaten me. They mad. They crazy. Well. I even respond to them. Tell them as he be. They got on a soil of obodo mmadụ na-akọ rubbish, na-akọ nonsense they get on. Because it's an animal wundi iberibe. You think that some of us but I threaten ya gas, you threaten people. We know they threaten people. Only so once or walk if we are. Ichi chocha no kocha rubbish, gishi from far, be kocha rubbish, gishi be you na patrol lukwa. The same villages, the same people, the same youth they like this. You think they don't have sense? You think they don't know what they are doing? You with your picture on our WhatsApp, you use the same WhatsApp threat. Now you think I'm a fool? Immediately we will share that your threat. We will share everything, both your picture, your contact on our public WhatsApp group as indigenous. We will share it. They are unobliged. They go the picture in case. In working ebe na moto na organizer. Another motor fail break or worker that na zo pobu ogidia. You don't know. My teacher those days always said that there's a way to kill a rat without shedding its blood. So somebody said, well, let me block this idiot. Say, go straight to the point. Stop all these distractions. People are using data. Come on, get that from there. Come on, get that from there. You don't hear me that nonsense. Let me suspend you from. If I see you next time, man, Chineka Bogok. Come on, get that from here. Ndara, Noshi. Noshala. Liars on evil. You guys can lie. I go debunk the I will do jele do something on about it. No. Me, I know they like that. Oh, me na steady. I go dey if I calculate things and get my facts. I know there is no way you can condition our mothers. It's a lie. Whatever possible. If the stage turns jungle, we'll give you jungle. That's say it be now. No be the same police will go complain and say you're making a what do they call it, a destructive statement on the social media, cybercrime, cyberbullying. Turn that place because we are there when an idiot came to our land and opened his mouth and said that Agabakatebe in our village, not just a phone call as commissioner of police or as a CP or as what. Immediately 24 hours later, every people in our place till today. And you did not arrest that person. Oh, see, now that what we are saying, we are cyber stalking somebody. Thunder babuogi, babu, that's your uniform. Thunder babuogi. I'm the only person talking, right? But behind are thousands of youths. This is deep. I'm the only one talking. Behind the background are thousands that you may not know. Hello? Yes, good morning. All right, please go ahead.
Thank you very much. I want to make an appeal to you guys. The only way you guys can do this thing.
Please go ahead.
Onye ọbụla mụrụ nwa nwoke ma nwa nwaanyị na Ngọbala should start now to inculcate this thing in their in these kids. Start educating these kids. If I show it to these kids. Because no one no go. This generation they corrupt. The governor of Imo State cannot allow you guys to get justice, and you know it. But these kids who are coming now, will get this land back for you guys.
What's up?
Start telling them that start telling him or her, as this ministry came to your land and took away your land, let it be as in that ministry. His land is here.
Yes.
Until he dies, he will get his land back.
Yes, we are doing that already. We are doing that already in our communities. Like the court judgment we obtained from my own village, my own kindred, go, when we went to court. So the court judgment, we've been able to photocopy it from the original certified copy. We've photocopied up to 160, and we shared it. So we are still doing more. Then before December, before they come back, some of our uncles said that they were going to still find a way to duplicate it more. It's about 34 pages. So we are doing it. I've even handed some over to some bloggers, to some journalists. I printed and I handed over to them. Many of them I gave. Till today, they are no longer saying anything about the land of Ngobala. Think deep. They are no longer saying anything. They kept about it before they were in support. When they read the court judgment, so what you are saying now is a journey we've started. But I thank God you are saying it here so that our people, those of our people watching me, will be able to hear it further.
Exactly. Because even in my village, the lands they were given to the churches.
Yes.
50 years ago, 40 years ago. But as I speak with you now, the children of that community, they came up and they came to you people in the error.
Okay.
That these lands were given to you people in error. This is my land. So that's my message to you people.
All right, thank you.
I'm telling you, because the government of Imo State is behind this young man.
Yes.
The federal might, even representing in the House of Reps, the Senate, are behind this young man.
The senator, our senator has not shown himself into this, but I know he's also a stooge to the current governor of Imo State. But the federal House of Representative member, I'm telling you that our people will teach him lesson in 2027. I don't hide saying it. I've said this to him, to his face, to his WhatsApp, to his kindred people. We will teach him a drastic lesson in 2027. He will learn the hard way.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That's the message at all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So we are not going to give up. We are not going to give up. The people of Ngobala and then Bishi precisely in Debunking. And I'm passing message to them too. Don't sell yourself. What they are trying to do to you now, their next plan now is divide and rule. Mmadụ nyela gị bribe si gị bitere nwanne gị ichi na ego lie kwụrụkwa n'eziokwu support godi nwanne gị. Honorable, good morning. Good morning, sir. I'm on live session. Do I have your permission to put it on loudspeaker? Okay. Please go ahead.
Okay. So I'm here. This our brother, the last caller.
say now yes, there's a need for you guys to
But we'll be fighting. We'll be fighting until it gets to their turn.
Yes, I'm coming. There's a need to let our children know as well what's going on now. But listen, I said it time without number. If you are relying on the media houses in Nigeria, they are all corrupt.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Media houses are all corrupt. So don't put hope in them, because they are receiving they have their paymasters. Those politicians are their paymasters. So they will put out the news that will suit their convenience, the convenience of their paymasters.
Yeah.
You understand? We have a tool. I've said it time without number on my live stream. We have a tool in our hand, and that tool is our social media platforms. Our social media platform is more stronger and louder than any other media houses in Africa. So we will use our social media platforms to put out the truth there. And now, our brother said that listen, there's no governor in Imo State that will stay forever. That's number one. Number two, APC will not be in power forever. I've said it time without number. APC will not be in power forever. Listen, C4 can still be revoked. And I've said it time without number on my live on my Facebook. I've said it time without number that if Ebuka Obi is still building in that land today, mark my word today, he's building house for the people of Ngopal. I'm telling you that. Because you see, listen, you only have a child, it's not gone on. Ndị banye tụrụ ilu sị ọbara nke onye abịa gbule ya ọlawa ọkampụkpụ apụla ya. Ebuka Obi have caused more harm and good in the land of in the Igbo land. He claimed to bring what's it called, development. I'm not seeing any development. What he came to do is his business, and there's no way government will carry the individual ancestral homes, ancestral land, and give to an individual for his own personal business. First of all, those hotels that he's building, only another hotel.
Only one small thing have been road chapel, and which is not up to 20 feet. I have that one inside.
Those things are just
in my own soil.
Listen, Nigeria is so corrupt to the extent that listen, it is time for us to start holding them accountable. So you're around there now hotels and on a claim on our schools, on a claim on our hospitals. Now I have a question. Would common I mean average citizens be able to go to that hospital for free? Those schools, is it gonna be like for free, like OPM too?
No, it's not gonna be free.
It's not gonna be for free. So this guy is there. Anybody not saying that now? You guys, anybody not saying that you guys keep that you claim your ancestral because no government will be in power forever.
Yeah.
And listen, West States, there is a branch. I mean, it's obvious that the governor can easily come from Ngopala. I mean, Senate president can come from Ngopala. I don't know. I'm just giving an instance, and the president can also come from Ngopala. So have it at the back of your mind that that land will be recovered. 101% sure. 101%. I'm telling you, they say injustice for one is injustice for all. Listen, that is being measured on the people of Ngopala is made on every. It can easily happen to any other person, any other community in Igbo land. So we must have to stop it now before it escalates. I mean, you understand my point.
Yes.
These people have caused more harm. I watched a video of this guy, that criminal nation. In fact, for the honorable, in case people not sure, honorable going to put this thing. This guy, let's say Ebuka Obi, this criminal say Ebuka Obi on our Zion. I came a video and I've seen his video where he came out openly threatening the traditional rulers of that Ngopala.
Yes.
Telling them that they want to even in fact now so I'm still wondering why till now that guy comes to that land. I'm still wondering why till now that guy has not been prosecuted for making such utterance.
He doesn't for a very long time. After that time, that video was posted on social media, and the last time he went again with some unidentified soldiers. He went to threaten the Eze of Eziama Ancient Kingdom. In Eziama Ancient Kingdom, there are two kings there. There is one powerful king in Imbishi that you don't dare nonsense with. I don't want to mention his name here. He's not involved in the whole thing. No. He was not even there. Eze Opara or Utu. You understand?
This is another problem that we're in when I leave. Listen, I know all these chief and don't give all these hungry people. Sincerely, I'm sorry to say, but these are the problems that we're having in Igbo land today. Don't give all these hungry. My father is the king. His Royal Majesty is the king. Is Amadi two of the Katamini Labo Autonomous Community. He's late. But before my father became king, he became king at that was 1997. I know what my dad went through before, that the staff of office was given to him, But now, when Papa can easily become a king, even now, somebody in Igbo can easily become a king. That is reducing the value of kingship in Igbo land. Somebody ready for king. Sincerely speaking, that person will not be compromised in any form. He had 1,000, 2,000 naira compromise at that person. Yeah. So this case too contributed immensely to this problem that is going on now in Ngopala. So we must condemn it. Listen, we have our tool. No need for you to be relying on the media houses. Those people cannot do nothing. Okay, let me give for instance, look at somebody like VDM, very dark man. You know what happened in Benue State a few weeks ago? Over 200 people were being massacred in cold blood. Children were being thrown inside out and burned to ashes, right? But no media houses carried these things. These are the news that if you put it out there, it will cause chaos. But they could not put it out there because of their paymasters. You understand? Now, it took only one man, one individual, a patriotic citizen, to go to what's it called, Benue State, and make a video and put it out there on his social media platform, and this thing went viral. That is how presidency, after 48 hours, that is when they were able to start going there and start releasing press statement. I don't know if you understand my point. So don't put your hope on media houses. They will never render any single help for you because they are already on the pay. And if they say anything, if they say anything that that is contrary to what their paymasters told them to do, their license will be revoked. I'm telling you the gospel truth.
Honorable.
Everything has been politicized.
Yes. Honorable, I want to ask you something. Okay. This is, in Africa, people, should I say that intelligence has left our people? For example, if you are watching me, I am streaming live now. There is something I am presenting on camera. This is a socket, an extension. Now, the white man built this thing.
I keep telling you, you're a full force.
Hold on, sir. I want to share something with you. I want to share an idea with you. If you're watching me from live, look at your screen. The white man built this thing and added different options of sockets. They came to this other side. They put a USB charging point here. In case you are not, this side did not favor you, the white man thought deep and added this one. In case of, if there are reactions of electricity in the house or maybe the power supply in the house, you can possibly off it here. These are options to bridge issues on time. Now, the white man gives a second option to everything they do, but in this part of the world, the black man does not give. Now, follow me. I want to share something with you. Let us think deep about this side. Ebuka Obi stood on the soil of Ngopala. I am mentioning his name straight because I don't care about Gʻàn about that Gʻàn about to happen to Kwale. Now, only statement on the soil of Ngopala with a microphone. No, now for our people, in a day, chicken. Inside the motor program, or even of one chicken that he has never eaten before.
I wonder.
We are the headquarters of the local government, when the whole inclusive of the state capital. We were the local government when we were under Old Eastern region during the time of Dr. Michael Opara, many of these people, these great leaders. We were the Owerri local government headquarters. The same Ngopala. We saw electricity before Ubuli Hejo for the place of Ebuka Obi. My place, he saw electricity before his own village. I challenge him. This thing he's doing to the people of Ngopala, he cannot try it in his own place.
Never.
He's trying to let us know that our people were poor. In my village alone, the structures, the standard of structures not in my village alone. If you go to Ubuli Hejo, you cannot find it there. It's a challenge I'm putting to him. Bossy, the third road over where be that program that the over the third road until you are go go go. Oh yeah, one oh yeah.
Many times now. That guy, listen, I don't know hope that now about 4 kidnappers then in that land. When I wonder, say, when okay, that kind of a thing happened, you guys cannot publicize it so people can see. So
or would the police public relation officer, brother, let me share this with you. A lecturer said few days ago, he said in law, what is required in law is your intelligence, ability to exalt your intelligence. This is what a lecturer said, and I took cognizance of that. Do you know that some disgruntled elements go and check the video of this man, Dr. Rotimi Chibika? You know, he's a lawyer. He said that Dr. Sam Amadi taught him in law school. The Sam Amadi, a former governor, a former FCT minister, was quoting, is the man from Ngobala who made what's it called, public press conference on behalf of this said lando. Go and check Sam Amadi's page. You will see where some disgruntled illiterates, in fact, the certificate and the degrees of that man, if they share it into 50, Ebuka Obi does not have one. I'm not kidding. This man, on that his page, these people were insulting him. They were insulting this man. They were insulting this great man, oh, with full alacrity and audacity. In fact, they were calling Dr. Sam Amadi hungry. This man was a former appointee of the Federal Republic of Nigeria by former Dr. Ebele Goodluck Jonathan. Because he looks simple, he's here from Ngobala and he stood up to defend his people. This element of Zion, we are busy insulting the man. He's a professor in law. This man is a product of Harvard University.
I'm sorry. You know, insult. This Zion B, this set of people, they don't care who you are. They don't even care. They won't even look at it. They wouldn't even mind to call you a hungry person, knowing fully well that you can even feed them and feed the generation. They will call you a hungry person. They will call you this. I read on the comment section here where somebody said, you guys are eating your flesh. And another one said, Israel ministry have come to stay in Ngopala. And the other one said, the next governor will come from, they will still support Zion. Listen, so let me tell you something. You know, I know very well, I'm sure that this even, they don't even have passports. They don't know any. I'm pretty sure about listen. It's for the people that you are supporting today will meet with you tomorrow. No matter how that is the law of nature. It's not about prayer. No matter how long, how prayerful you are, no matter how diabolic you are, you can never run away from the evil that you support today. You are supporting because of favoritism, because of the religion, and because of radicalism, as evil. If sit your front door and it will meet with you, it can be meet with you, it will meet with your children, your grandchildren, or your great grandchildren. That is how nature works. That is a lot of karma for you. Yeah. It's one of the things I wouldn't mind to even play. I would definitely live because this is inhumanity. This is inhuman treatment against the people of North. I mean, somebody called me and the person was telling me that now that will be in danger. That place was at the poor. So if you want to turn a place to Dubai, I think that should be from your sister home. You're not coming to Ngopala and be telling her, I want to tell you to turn right. I know you right. Those scamming people and doing some kind of things on the sorry, I'm very sorry. I'm a Christian, I'm not too religious, sincerely. And I've seen this religious rascality as is becoming a norm in us just because they are telling them God will bless you, and at the end of the day, God will still not bless them. And mind you, most of these Zion members, most of them, I said it time ago, most of them can play afford to this news. Yes, most of themselves don't even have any reasonable job they're doing. Yes, now. How can somebody that have playing and fasting, God will ask you? How can somebody that have a reasonable business? Listen, most of these rich people that you are seeing in their churches, in their ministry, most of these people, they have contract with their leader. They have most of them are giving contractors. Most of them sells building materials. Most of them do business, one or two business. So they will definitely come to church and because they are doing business with the church. I don't know if you understand what I mean. Just sit, look at where Ebuka Obi is standing, then look beyond the crowd. What you see is poverty. What you see is people that are frustrated. What you see is people that are looking for solutions about every possible means. Hunger is written all over their faces. So
some of them. If you've been to Zion Ground, in Lagos, many of them sleeps outside there. Many of them sleeps on the street. Many of them.
You don't need to tell me. Most of them are homeless in
See,
Lagos.
brother, before God and man, before this Almighty God, heaven forgive me and may nature forgive me for saying this. The last time I was in Zion, I was in Lagos and I came to Zion territory. Although I didn't come there to worship actually on that last day, I had somebody I wanted to see in Lagos. So the person says he's there. I said, okay, I'm coming. I got to that place. May heaven forgive me for this. Brother, when I got there and saw the condition of people, at least there's a woman that sells food there. I can identify this woman in real life. I met somebody who came there begging for food, and she's an elderly woman. I felt bad. Mama, why don't you stay back home or you look for a place to sit down? She says she needs something to eat. She has been there for 3 weeks. I have to pay for her food for 1 week. Heaven can be witness. I don't know this woman.
Those kind of people are the same people that will come on their
These are social media and come to
insult you. Or their children will come and insult you and call you names. You see, that's what I'm saying. What religion have caused in our region. I'm not understanding why anyone will be she too much. Indeed, but listen, look at Oyedepo. If you get Kenaland, I'm going to get Kenaland, Ogun State. We're one on that Ogun State, that Iroko side. That Kenaland now. I mean, Kenaland is like that Zion ground, I don't know, I don't call it Zion ground anyway. That the Nangopala. Kenaland is like 10 times bigger. What is 10 times bigger? Kenaland is a local government of its own. But go and check history. Those land we have been bought by Oyedepo. He settled all the owners of those lands. The same thing with the Reading Camp. Those lands were not given to them by government. They settled all the individuals that own land there. So this is what Ebuka Obi is supposed to do. Even other churches, this is what Ebuka Obi was supposed to do. I'm not saying that if you want something, nothing comes for free. And negotiate with the people that own the land. Call them meeting. It's not about coming to show that with the governor, use governor's influence and all that. This is a criminal act. Call them, negotiate with them, tell them, okay, what is your problem? What do you guys want me to do? You negotiate with them, you put a big price with them, then you settle them small, even if you cannot give them all, but at least give them hope. It's as simple as ABCD, but you're trying to tell us that you can use governor's influence, you can use because of your influence and your power that you think that you have, and let people's ancestral homes. I heard that the land is about 180,000 plus. I don't know if it is true. How can you come to a community and take such amount of plots of land? How do you want the children of those communities to build? Where do you want them to build a house tomorrow? You want them to start buying houses because we keep increasing every day.
Yeah.
Giving birth every day. So where do you want them to build their own ancestral homes? You want them to go live and go to go and buy their own, I mean, let's be, speaking.
Honorable, see, if you're coming to Ngokbala from Owerri, I want to share one idea with you. If you're coming to Ngokbala from Owerri, from the capital, so one day I was coming back. I came into Owerri, so I decided to enter back to Ngokbala to see some people in Ngokbala. So I got to, if you enter Ngokbala after Olakwo, the moment you enter Ngokbala and proceed to Hite Junction, upon getting to Mbutokoya Junction, there's a road safety. There's a road safety office there. You understand? There's a road safety office there. So the road safety people, they mounted there. Suddenly, they waved at me because of my blanked number. So I stopped front. When they saw my blanked number, they gave me a chance to cross. So I had to park somewhere there because many vehicles parked along that way. So bringing out my head to greet the officer, because you always cheer them up for the job they are doing. Somebody mentioned my name. There is a vehicle, a private vehicle parked along the road. There are, of course, many of those vehicles, because I think that is one of the biggest road safety offices along that way, Aba Road. So somebody mentioned my name, Governor Eziokwu. I couldn't hear the person clearly because I was trying to phantom the angle amongst the vehicles parked there. The place where the voice is coming from. One guy crossed the road. You know what he said? Say, Governor Eziokwu. I said, hello, bro. How are you? He said, fine. I say, you know me? He said, yes. Now I say, for Facebook, saying they follow me now. You understand? I said, what's your user's name on Facebook? He couldn't tell me. Do you know why? I suspect he's afraid of telling me due to his activities. Now he says he's going to Ngokbala, that his brother bought a property around Ngokbala. And that's why he's going. Out of my church mind, I had to step down from the car and say, who is holding your car? I say, one of his brother. It's like had the three guys na the motor with one lady. So they can be from what I suspect. So I came down and spoke to the road safety people. Here we grant the privilege. So me leaving back to my car, I started to move. As I drove, trying to move, of course they were supposed to move. They intelligently stopped and opened their bonnet. I presume that they want me to drive far before they will be able to move, leave that scene. Now, do you know why I'm saying this thing? If his conscience was clear, he would definitely follow you. He would definitely follow me as an indigene now. Yes, so when for even giving them help there, so that Kobara cross all the other 1 or 2, 3 checking points and now get to Ngobala. But he tried to dodge because him all the hard image and identify. Yes, Obronye now comment those kind of drastic things instead, or maybe now be a very bad person. He na Facebook that land has been taking this and that. For example, when then go no here now go comment. They are not saying anything. People from our community, they are not saying anything. If I don't recognize you, many of them may recognize you. They may not be able to control their temperament just the way I would do. Then we're taking a one junction, maybe being a tire or something. And on the law that Jim man a lot ago. Man, this so him na lampea. All the little machine will mabuwa that zone guy and one machine not tire you for organizer. I'm telling you. And whether you like it or people don't understand. Pray not to give back to evil. All my every road, all my every crawling is more than you. You will end up being at the hospital. Dr. Jesus will be looking at you, teach you guys. I'm telling you, and he would not do anything. And when he came, you only go to Facebook and try and like attack and go, but you can't do anything. And two, when things the people are reasoning, they won't just say it here. Oh yeah, Makati TV, oh yeah, come and get out from here. Oh yeah, get out. Get out, idiot. I've tolerated this guy for a very long time. So people don't understand. In culture, even culture this church, if you meet them on the soil of Ngobala, Hannah, they very humble. I've seen many of them. Hannah, humility is written. I will just be laughing because my conscience is clear. I will just be laughing at you. Now smiling. I've never seen any of them. Soil of Ngobala. Social media can down social media. Social media, and I think that at 100 naira. We need na phone. We are your destiny helper. Give we somebody get into your life forever. Give we possibly get somebody and get a hungry person. Wow. Oh, and sometimes if I go down to their profile and take them, you see that these people they're just hungry people. I'm telling you. It's very bad. Oh, I was done that. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very much. Thank you. So, Otako Wade. The good news is that we will tell our children, we will tell the next generation, and we'll keep pushing until when it's time. We'll keep pushing till justice is served. You cannot win all of us. You can never win all of us. That's the gospel truth. You cannot win all of us. That's a little message I have for you. Time will rewrite a lot of things. Time will tell so many things that you can't even imagine ordinarily. Time Time will write a lot. 2, I'm not also discouraging you if you are investing in Ngobala. I'm not discouraging anybody. 3, our people are not too inquisitive for money. Our people are not asking for money, I repeat. In case you don't know, in case you lack conscience, our people are not asking you to come and pay them for land. No. Our people are demanding that the size of land they collected from them is too big and they don't have any other place. That's one point. You have to reshape. The one they are going to let you have access to, the one they are going to let you have access to, you're still going to have an MOU with them. Are you listening to me? The other one you're going to take, you're still going to have an MOU with them. So there's no monetary transaction here. They are not asking you for money. Nobody's asking you. Take cognizance of this. Nobody. If you're giving any money to anybody, you are just throwing away your money. What they are telling you is that their land, you've taken everything they have. You're going to, the government must let them have part of the land or they give them back their complete land. That's the point there. The other one you are taking for your so-called private purposes and business, there is no way. You're not bringing down the kingdom of God to anybody. Salvation is an individual race and it's not by force. You are not too smart than for crying out loud. So you're going to have an MOU with them. When, in case if you use the other part of the land, the one they are still going to let you have, if you build a school there, if you build school there, their children will have access there. And they are not also attending school there free of charge. Tell them the discount you're going to give to them. Tell them that this is the exact amount of money they are going to pay. Those of you who went to the universities, if you went to state universities, you know that the price the indigenes pays there and that of the strangers are not the same. This is nothing but the simple truth. You went to school, reason it yourself. Even the state government made such provisions for their indigents. Then what about you? Are you abusing the process that produced you as a graduate? Then you are an idiot. Do you get what I'm saying? Then when you are doing employment and the indigents of these communities, they have the qualifications. When you are hiring staffs, you will not see me there. You may not see my children there. God will always make way for us. I don't know about my siblings, I don't know. But you won't see me dialogue for any slot. Then there are villages involved. There are villages actually involved in this particular land. The land does not belong to all the entire communities in Ngobala. Even the entire community of Untu. It's not all the communities, all the villages there owns that particular land. There are villages concerned. There are villages involved. You are going to take cognizance of them. Have this MOU written and signed between you and them, not the entire community. Then if you have the number of staffs or workers you're still going to compensate the entire local government with, you announce it. Pay them normal salary you are going to pay people you hire. And when they mess up, give them the same discipline you are going to give to strangers. Let it be the same measure. But the preference is there is this. They are being hired for merit of their qualification and the indigenous rights of which they have. If they are employed there and they abuse it, you sack that one. Nobody will be against you. I will not say because we are fighting for this, we are fighting for total benefit of our people, that our people should abuse your sector or your business or your office. No, it's not possible. I am not going to be part of that. I will never support it. So nobody, I am not part of those people asking you to pay them any sort of money or whatsoever. I'm not involved in that. Because definitely even if you give money, they are going to have issues. And how much are you going to pay them? Only fools will ask for money. Because how much are they going to pay them for such lands? Amy Spark, I get her from this page. It is time. Say, why are the block? Are you going to be in this my page and you insult me? Thunder Babu Ogidia. Thunder, more fruit to your generation. Come on, get her from here, you. Think I have respect for any idiot here? If you come here to insult me, I will insult your mama, your papa. The same time, so that you go pay you. And anybody who try to correct me in that, Thunder Babu, that person there. Because I'm also somebody's father. Thunder Babu Ogidia. You think God are the days I follow you, I pet you for waiting. Pet you for waiting. Come on, get her from there, you. Which pet you for waiting? Pet you when you are stupid. Akonye with a engineer. So give them sense of belonging so that they will know why they are losing, their parents are losing. Children will see the need to console their parents over that said land. You don't take everything. Where do you want them to stay? Where do you want them to live? And somebody is talking about development. Your so-called development, turn the Ababuogi, that your development, turn the Ababuogi for not having conscience. Idiots. Many of them, even are like they can't even talk. They can't 25 minutes only. They can't even near where you're seated. Or when on a Facebook and type on us. Since you went to school and you are illiterate, turn the Ababuogi that place. You're a bastard. All these things we are saying, you don't see sense in it. All you know is that Jesus will help you. Jesus will. Why will a pastor pray for your Yahoo? Why will a pastor pray for your drug? You think that God is an author of confusion? It's a lie. You. God is an upright being. The Bible says that those who worship the Lord must worship Him in truth and in spirit. Truth and in spirit. Eziokwu. And yours is you want to bend it, hence it gets to you. Should you love your man of God more than the love of Christ? Today is Sunday. You don't know what John chapter 1 from verse 1 says. You don't know. You don't care about the love of Christ. As I am, I live more righteous life than you. I live more righteous because there are things I can't do to humanity. You think I don't have sense? There are things I can't do to. If I see many of you na fucha sometimes do I hurt you? I look at you and laugh because I believe you don't know what you're doing. And for you coming to do agent in our place, you're only doing it because that's the only thing, that's the only option you have at that point. And you owe to earn a living for yourself. I'm happy about that. I am happy about that. Go and hustle for it. There's no problem. If I am one of those people who behaves like in the or thereabout, you should know my waiting in Gobala. Machine gonna stop, motor gonna heavy event. But why would I do that? At my person, I can't do it. You can't see me do that. I can't even support it. If I'm driving, any of our brothers say say no the person attack no, that's not the right way. I will stop you immediately. I'll bridge you. You won't try that. Because somebody may be supporting evil today and have a change of mind tomorrow. The person may have a change of mind tomorrow. So you go here today. Where is the space for the person to change? That's my philosophy. That's my mentality. You need to hear hot, because when you are telling somebody the truth and the person is putting it to you that you are wrong, when you know you are right, you can't. It takes God's grace for you to be at that, and the person is better but your trap. It takes God for you to endure that thing. Evangelist Ebuka Jesus, ask him. The time he came to Ngobala, he called me on the phone. I was in Ngobala. He came, he brought a banner he did for Evangelist Ebuka Obi. I personally received him. I welcomed him. Celebrated with him. I even posed on the picture with him with the same banner. And if you do the same thing and you come tomorrow and you came with anything, maybe you are advertising or you are celebrating anything, because you're putting, let's say for example, you want to take picture with me and you're putting on a t-shirt with the pictures of Evangelist Ebuka Obi, and I want to take picture with you. So do you think I'll be foolish to say in this picture I'm not gonna snap with you? I can't do that, man. I will pose and take picture with, and even point at the clothes you're wearing on the camera. So you go and post it. Does that qualify me as a bad person? This is maturity. This is maturity. You can't reason the way I reason, because many of you who carries religion on your head, religion has made you not to reason like human being. Are you more spiritual than me? Do you read it? Don't you see me quote scriptures even without looking at the Bible? I quote scriptures pure. That's to show you that I was raised from a background where scriptures were part of us. And my dad, who is a Christian, who is still an active Christian today, are you telling me that the man will watch me on this video and not have time to call me to order when I'm wrong? All my life, I've met my dad as a man of the city. Today, he's still a Port Harcourt person. He's still in the city of Port Harcourt here. So who told you that my dad will be supporting me or aid me to do evil? My uncles will keep quiet. I have a senior brother. I have an uncle who is a lecturer in Imo State University. And those kind of people are watching me. You think all of them will just keep quiet when they know I'm wrong? No, nah. My mom, brothers and uncles, cousins, everybody will just keep quiet. You think I don't listen to them? All of them, if I'm wrong, can't it that my generation didn't bring me up well. Oh. But if I'm right, know that many of them knows that my mom's elder brother is in the city of Port Harcourt. He's a landlord there. He lives in Iboloji Estate. One of the greatest people I respect in life. I have people from my maternal home who speaks to me, a priest, a reverend father in the United States, Uncle Raphael. He calls me, speaks to me almost on weekly basis. So if I'm wrong, if I'm attacking Christ, are you telling me that a priest will keep quiet? You, who are you? Come on back for this place.